All right. Okay. Just want to see if anybody is on. This is my first streaming on YouTube. So what I was going to do is, if there's anybody around who wants to ask questions, that sort of thing, feel free to do so. I wanted that is possible, and this is new to me. I'm going to see if that's something you're capable of. In any case, if you're not, it's okay. I'm going to be chatting about various things in the meantime. So, by the way, if you are capable of typing in, feel free. Over the last several weeks, I've been talking about various things, saying expedite, introduction to Solomonic magic, Lilith, all different sorts of things. So feel free to ask any questions. Other than that, my next video is going to be on the jinn, which are the Middle Eastern entities that are spoken about in the Quran and in various folklore. So something I'm excited about talking about. All right, so a reminder is that if you have never seen my Patreon, feel free to check it out. I have a new video on psychology of magic. I have other videos that talk about basic rites. I actually walk you through step by step in how to do rites to work with Saint Expedite, rites to work with Hecate, and a lot of other things. I have selections from my book that I post regularly. So check that out. I know some people are actually afraid to sign up for it because they feel like it's going to be a tremendous expense and we're going to be charged every month. It's actually inexpensive. You can, for $3 a month, I think, you can have access to most of the videos, and you can stop at any time, and people do. Sometimes people can't do it, 4 months from now, so they stop. And that's totally cool. You don't owe me anything, but I want to offer you access to videos that I have. Let me see if there's any comments. Okay. Well, maybe that's not something you're capable of doing. I'm thinking of basically Facebook streaming and things like that. This is totally new to me. Okay. Well, I know something I wanted to discuss, because sometimes people kind of have some viewers have a criticism, and you can't please everybody, and I'm well aware of that. One of the criticisms that is sometimes lodged at me is that I don't go deep enough into certain subjects. And what my whole purpose for my videos are, and I don't feel like I have to defend this, but I feel like since I don't have like one of those introductory videos to my channel, that maybe I should say this, is that I try to keep my videos to around 10 minutes, and I'm not always successful with that. What I want to do is to give you information to point you in the right direction so you can discover certain things for yourselves, have experiences, and come up with your own conclusions and your own knowledge. I in no way am trying to be an expert, and cannot possibly be an expert in all of these different subjects. I have over 100 and something videos on my channel. So sometimes I'll even see in my comments, somebody will go and correct me, like they're this they themselves are this big master of this subject, and that they have said something and they're going to correct me. Well, fine. If you have something you wanted to share and you wanted to put some information out there, fine. But probably one of the reasons why I didn't go into what you're talking about is because I'm trying to keep it at a certain level, and I don't want to do 30, 60-minute videos on these subjects. One of the reasons why they are short the way they are is I'm realistic about the audience's attention span. So I try to keep it at 10 minutes. A lot of times, they keep analytics. YouTube keeps analytics on all these different videos and how many people are watching and all that type of stuff. So I try to cater my videos to what people seem to be interested in. And there's a certain point where I could tell the audience is kind of turning off the channel, and I'd really like to kind of give people information and give it in a way and in a time frame that they can successfully digest. Alrighty. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. This was actually a good day to do this video. Right here in southern Louisiana, where I am, we just went through about a 3-day stretch where we had about 11 or 12 inches of rainfall. So there have been a lot of flash floods, a lot of the rivers rising to flood stage. So down here through Texas, through Louisiana, in case you've also seen it on the news, there's been a lot of rain. Luckily, where I am, it hasn't gotten to a serious flood event, not like in 2016. Our river, which is near where I live, the flood stage is 29, and in the flood of August 2016, the really big one that made national news down here, it hit 46. So 29 is flood stage, so it all went to 46. So the whole entire town, 90% of the homes were flooded. Luckily, excluding my own. Some of that I attribute to the magic that I did for protection. It was just such an unlikely event. Pretty much everybody in my neighborhood, except some of the houses on my street, were completely flooded and had some serious damage. Yes, I have a little bit of an agenda if you see me looking down. If you see me also in my videos, a little behind the scenes, if you see me kind of looking in certain directions, I have pointers to keep me moving in the right direction so that I don't get too far off topic, so I don't try to lead you down some type of rabbit hole and then completely lose the topic, because I really want to deliver this information to you. Sometimes people leave comments on my channel. This particular entity didn't work. Please help me. When I see a comment, if I can answer it in a couple lines, maybe even a little bit more, I'm more than happy to do that. But some of the questions that I'm getting, or issues that I'm getting, especially regarding some of that, are not things that I can just go back and forth with you on easily. One of the things that I've seen several people do is ask me questions about, I petitioned St. Expedite, and I think I did everything right, and it didn't work out. Well, there could be a lot of different things that happened for that ritual not to work out. If you feel like that, you weren't successful, watch the videos again. I have 3 on St. Expedite. See if you missed anything. See if there was something you could have done better. If not, you know, you can always send me an email for a consultation, because it's going to take a little bit of time in order to tease out what went wrong. You know, I'm going to have to charge a consultation fee, but with something like that, there's no easy answer for me to give to you. The easiest answer is to go over what you did, think hard about what happened, see if you deviated from anything, and start again. And that being said, part of learning about magic is through your lack of success, so that you can improve from it. I've made mistakes in what I've done, and I've learned from it. One of the things that I've learned is not every entity, spirit, god, goddess, saint is wanting to work with me. And that is something that you may come to that conclusion as well. Just like, you know, there's certain people that don't want to be friends with us, or we don't want to be friends with them for whatever reason. Same thing with the spirit world. Okay, I'm starting to see the comments. Thank you for writing things. Sinister Tradition official band channel. I'm new to your channel, but I've seen a few videos like what you got going on. Well, thank you very much. Esmer Rose, hi. Hey there. You rock, Mark, Chris. Like your content. Tara, hi. Hey, Tara. Where's the world's strongest man? I appreciate the fact you try to keep things on track. Well, thank you. When I was in college, and we are as college students, when you go through that, you're at the mercy of your professors. So I remember my professors just going down these really weird directions, and I was thinking, you know, I'm paid money for this, and now you're talking to me about your family, and it has no relevance to what we were learning about. Yes, Mark Henry is my name. Hey, Randy, how are you? Yeah, the Mark Henry, the wrestler. Okay. The biggest thing that's happened with Mark Henry, the wrestler, is that if you were to go on Amazon and look for my book, you put in Mark Henry, tons of this wrestler would come up. All of his books, all of his his merch that he has. So sometimes I wonder whether I should have given like a pseudonym, like some occult authors do, and that way it would be so distinct that people would be able to look it up easier. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and participating. Now that I see that some people are around and want to chat, I'm going to do this again, except this time I'm going to give you fair warning. So I'm going to mention it in one of my formal videos, and then you can kind of be aware of when this is taking place. I'm not going to spring it on you. Today, I really wanted to see how this was going to work out. I've never done a live stream before. Okay, I will see you all later. Have a good weekend.